And then we'll just go into our chest openers. And going into our neck rotations. And switching directions. Okay, and we'll just go into our shoulder rotations.
老杨也是有点憋得不轻。你还哦，你怎么你有感觉？
And switch directions. I'm going to stick the elbows into the body, palm facing up, and we're just going to do our external rotations. Palm facing down, same thing. And then we'll just go into our wrist rotations. And we're going to do some of these as well. Boom. And the other side.
我就喜欢那种就是很单一的，不用动脑。说吧，你看昨天你知道我现在走这个路，我难受死了，我要走吐了。在哪儿走？就在你现在走的这个东西上走。啊，我就很喜欢。我还带着伞下来，我绝对是走不动。我也是喜欢这味儿。我也是，就我们俩是一种性格。是啊。对呀，然后。
Okay, we're going to start with our first ab workout of the day. This one is going to be our leg lift, and then we're going to do a heels to heaven. But I want to make sure you guys are doing this really slowly because it's important that we're keeping a lot of tension on the abs for this one. So laying on the ground, I'm just going to have my hands either beside my body or on top of my body. And basically, I'm going to keep my legs fairly straight. I'm going to bring them up, and then I'm going to push my bum up. Okay, come down, up, push the bum up. Now, when you're coming down, you're going to feel like the gravity is going to push your butt down. I want you to make sure you're coming down nice and slow. Okay? I'm going to get you guys to do this for 20 reps. 20 reps. Okay, and then we're going to move on to our superset.
加了个那个，但是不知道为什么这总往特别长。
Oh, really? They're frozen again. Where are they? Okay, good. I can't see them at all. Nice form, Sean. That's exactly it. That looks really good. And hammer out 20 of those. Okay, make sure you're hammering out 20 reps. Okay. Good. You bring your heels up towards the sky. Make sure your upper body stays on the ground. Okay, we're gonna move on to our superset after you've done your 20. Okay, now we're each gonna grab one dumbbell. Sean, you can grab your resistance band. We're gonna do some inner bicep curls. Now for this one, we're gonna be in a seated position. I'm gonna rest my elbow right on my thigh here. Okay, I'm gonna bring my hand down and keep my elbow in there that's digging into my thigh, and I'm just gonna curl it up all the way. Down, curl up all the way. Okay, for you, Sean, you're just gonna step on your resistance band here, and then you're gonna bring this handlebar up like that. We're gonna try and hammer out 10 reps on each side, so make sure you're going heavy enough so that the 10th rep is impossible. Excuse me. Good, just like that. And this is gonna force you to really keep that elbow in place while you're trying to do the curl, right? And that's what's really gonna force that contraction into the biceps. Good, Sean, yep, everybody's looking good. After your 10th rep, you're gonna switch side, do 10 reps on the other side. Again, guys, make sure you're going heavy enough so that last rep is almost impossible to get up. Breathe out, breathe out. After you're done 10, we're gonna go right back into our heels to heaven. That's good. Push through it. Okay, now we're gonna lay back onto the ground. Leg lift, heel up, leg lift, heel up. Okay, Alex, make sure your legs are coming all the way down.
Pardon?
Your legs, try to get them low. All right? So your legs come all the way down here, and then you come up,
啊，你也做的不对，身子不起来，对，身子不起来，不能地上上，对，但是头不要完全落下，头和你腿整个要落下来。
哦。
头不要起来，然后脚整个落对，那个无的那个头要稍微起一点。
Okay, again, remember you're doing 20 reps. 20 reps.
对了，我们天天对，因为我们这马甲线感觉
哦，有马甲线。哦，啊，
他可不。
Okay, take a break if you need to, but if you don't, we're gonna go back into our bicep curls for our second set. Good job, Sean. Make sure your legs are extended all the way at that bottom motion.
而且那个太大了，才看这个是。
是不是？我明天就试吧。
啊，太大了。
你多做点，多做点，我明天就。
我都做好全了。李艳他的这么。
人家就那什么时做，做大本赚钱。
Your biceps should be burning. Your forearm should be burning a little bit. Good. Right. Again, you want to really try and contract all the way for this one. The goal is to put tension on the biceps all the time. Let resistance back. Okay, Sean, make sure you're stepping towards the end of the resistance band more, just so you're not letting the band loose at the bottom here, right? So there should always be tension on the band. Nice job. Good job, good job, good job. We're going into our last set of bicep curls now. Right, if the previous two sets were way too easy, right, make sure you're really increasing that weight. Push, 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 push. Good. All right, this is all bicep work, all biceps. Contract, perfect. Okay, make sure you're breathing out aggressively. Sometimes when you breathe out aggressively, it gives the illusion that it's light.
现在里边那个门儿你为什么开开？估计没知道。门儿咱一直没开吗？一直开着，我刚才过。
Nice. Okay, we're gonna go into our next set of exercises now. We're gonna start with our sit-ups. Sean, I'll show you when you finish your bicep curls. So basically sit-ups, but this time we're gonna add a little bit of twist at the top. So I'm in this position. You can either cross your legs, keep your legs planted, up to you, but make sure your feet is in the ground. I have my hands beside my head. It's not closed, it's opened up. I'm gonna come up into my sit-up. I'm gonna touch my right elbow to my left knee to right elbow, back down, boom. As I come up, left, right. You're gonna do 20 reps of these. But make sure your elbows never close up like this. You have to stay, elbows have to stay like this. Forces you to turn that upper body. Okay, 20 reps. And I don't want you to pick your feet off the ground either.
想起来，我们也练这个，对，我们也练。这样，
Boom. Right? A good thing to do is like, you can stick your feet under a ledge or something, right? If you stick it under your treadmill or something, you'll feel like you don't have to pick your feet up. You're just trying to pick your upper body up. Nice. There you go. Good job, good job, good job. 20 reps, 20 reps. Sean, you're doing good. Keep that going. Your arm's looking good. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, Sean, we're going to go into our sit-ups now. So if you see what they're doing, your feet's planted into the ground, you're lifting your upper body up, you're touching your right elbow to your left knee, and vice versa. 20 reps. Nice, there you go. Okay, you're done 20 reps? We'll go into our next exercise now. This one, we're working on the peak of the biceps, so right in the middle there. Basically, what we want to do is grab 2 dumbbells, or 1 if you want. But basically, we're going to go into something that looks like a bent over row. So this is a regular bent over row, where we're going to try and get that elbow back like this. Okay, so that's going to force the contraction in the biceps. So we're going to bring the elbow back like that. That makes sense? So instead of doing my regular bent over rows, I'm shooting my elbows back. I'm trying to make this angle with the biceps. Yeah. Exactly. So the goal is to try and get this wrist to touch the shoulder.
那个手往上，就是这个往碰这个地方下。
Right, and then so you'll feel that work the peak of the bicep. Okay, you're gonna try and do 10 reps on each side.
Like this.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So I want you to again imagine you're trying to touch your wrist to your shoulder, and then you want to go nice and slow, right? Really feel that contraction. Contract, slowly come down. Contract, slowly come down.
Oh.
10 on each side, 10 on each side.
Oh. How many?
10 on each side.
Okay.
Looking big, Alex. Looking big.
那个仰卧起坐。一开始起完的话，可以先不把手放头后面，放头后面起不大来。
Nice form, Sean. Looks good. You're gonna do a quick breathe out every time you're touching your elbow to your knee. So breathe out, breathe out. Good. Nice. Get those abs burning. Nice job. Push, 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 push. All the way up, all the way up. You can do it. There you go. Okay, this is only our second set.
Oh.
Now we're gonna go into our second set of these. So the goal is to get your elbows back as far as possible while trying to bring this wrist up. Just like that. So instead of just curling on the spot here, we're gonna really try and bring your elbow back. Exactly. Nice, exactly, yeah, that's it. Right, even in just holding this position, you're trying to, it's already putting a lot of contraction and tension in the biceps already. That's why this exercise is so good. Good. Nice, Sean, that looks really good. Perfect. After you've done 10 on the other side, we will go back into our sit-ups for our very last set. Okay, So you're gonna do, you guys have one more set, right?
Yeah.
Okay, one more set, and then we're gonna move on to our next set of exercises. You can do it. Last set, last set. Remember your breathing, remember your breathing. Almost there, almost there. You're gonna finish up that 20 reps. This is your last set, so make sure you're really putting all into it. You're putting your all into it. Keep going, keep going.
Sure.
Good. Yeah, you can use your hands to help you if you really need to. Nice. There you go. You're almost there. You're almost there. Okay, and then we're gonna go into our peak curls after. Okay, we're gonna go into our last set of peak curls. Right, for this one, you're specifically not using the back muscle to pull the weight up. You're literally using your bicep. So you get that elbow back and you're trying to get your wrist up to the shoulders. Okay, once you've done 10 on each side, we're gonna go into our next set of exercises. Is that it? That's the set?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay. We're gonna go into our next set of exercises now. We're gonna start with some crunches. Okay. Basically, again, I'm going back into my laid down position. This time I have my feet in the air like this. I can cross it if I want to. Now, the goal here is to try and drive my upper body up as high to the sky as I possibly can. So you can have your hands behind your head if you feel like your neck's getting sore. Okay, might be a very small movement, but you're trying to get as high as you can. What we're trying to do is really contract the upper ab. So you'll feel your upper ab is going to be working the most. Okay, so why don't we lay on the ground? We're going to try and hammer out 15 reps. 20 reps you want to do usually, but because we've already done 2 ab exercises, let's try and do just 15. Okay, so you're laying on the ground, feet is up in the air, hand behind the head. Good. You're going to try and lift that upper body up as high as you can. Try and not rock the body, right? You want your upper body to be moving, but you want your lower body to be stable. Good. 15 reps. You should feel that upper ab really starting to burn. Remember to breathe. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Good. Okay. If you're ready for the next exercise, we're going to work on some inner bicep curls. This one is going to work the inner head of the bicep. So again, your bicep has 2 sides. We're going to try to work this inner side. I'm going to grab my dumbbell. You're going to hold it with the inside of your palm right here, right here. I'm going to pull my shoulder back, keep my chest out, and I'm going to curl my dumbbell up this way. Okay. Show with the resistance band, you're just going to put the 2 handlebars together, grab onto it, and do your curls this way. Okay, you're going to try and hammer out 12 reps. Make sure you're going heavy because you're just using 1 dumbbell. Good. Coming all the way down. So make sure your shoulders are not rounding like this. You want to keep those shoulders back. Keep the chest nice and tall. Good. Try and come down as low as you can. Come up all the way. Make sure you're breathing, right? And it's always good to hold that contraction at the top for a second. Come back down. Okay, so now what you can do, because what I want you to actually do is come down a little bit lower and you're gonna feel like you get stuck here, right? So the trick is to move your elbows up a little bit, but still keep your shoulders back. This way now you can see I have full extension in the arms, okay? So for the next set, that's what you're gonna do. But now we're gonna go back into our crunches, 15 reps. Good. So I want you to focus on bringing your chest up to the sky rather than chest forward. Does that make sense? So focus on bringing your chest up towards the sky. Good. Yep, Sean, that's exactly right. Keep that going. After 15, we're going to go right back into our inner bicep curls. Okay, so for this one, make sure you're pulling your shoulders back enough and you're moving your elbows forward to get that full extension in the arms. Make sure you're breathing out. Okay, now we're going to go into our last set of crunches. When you're done your sets, and when you're done your reps,
Is there an alternative way to do the abs?
so instead of you having to come forward all the way up here, I want you to actually just lift, right? So everything here is touching the ground. Just from here is coming up, right? So you see that small movement? So we're just gonna do that.
Okay, got it.
做不动的话，就可以只是 chest 的部分往上提，不用全
就是把这个腹部肌肉绷紧，就是这样。
对，就是起不来的话。
We're gonna do 15 reps. This is our last set. Exactly, good. John, you feeling okay? Sorry, you're muted, so let me unmute you.
Yeah, I'm feeling fine.
Just a bit tired.
Good. You got it, man. You can do it. Nice job. So I think we have one more set of bicep curls. Is that correct? So we're gonna do our last set of bicep curls, and then we're gonna go into our last set of exercises for the day.
gonna go grab a charger from my computer. It's almost out of battery.
Sure, go for it.
然后沉下去，然后上，然后挺胸，
Good. Push, 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 push. Yeah, I love the form. You're keeping your chest down, not rounding your shoulders. You're squeezing the shoulder blades together. Nice. So similar to our previous ab exercise, we're gonna do something very similar here. So I'm coming up, boom, into this. So feet are on the floor, first of all. I'm coming up, so only my upper body is lifted off the floor. So this is a very comfortable position for me right now. My abs are contracted. I'm gonna take my hand, and then we're gonna touch the heels. Okay, we're gonna do 15. Right after 15, you're gonna do the other side, 15. And you notice how I'm still keeping my abs contracted, my upper body's still up here, and just breathe. Okay, we're gonna do that, 15 reps on each side, and then we're gonna go into our next bicep workout.
就是这样，然后两个脚放在这，然后起来一点，然后够左右的那个脚，
一边一个一边一
不是是一起。
You're gonna do one side at a time. One side at a time.
肚子脚尖儿，脚后跟。觉得轻松的话，可以把脚往前，就越来越难。简单的话就把脚往后，不难的话就把脚往后。
Yes, good, exactly. Keep that going.
哦，脖子短，用脖子的力量。
Good.
我每天把脚稍微打开一点，对，因为太窄了。
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this next one we're gonna do, we've done before. We're gonna do some 21s. This is gonna be a bicep burnout for us. Basically, I'm gonna grab a pair of dumbbells.
哦，有21，这个贼累。
You're gonna keep your shoulders back, your chest tall. From this position, we're gonna bring the dumbbells up halfway. You're gonna do 7 reps. After 7 reps, you're gonna start from the middle to the top, 7 reps. After 7 reps, you're gonna do bottom all the way to the top, 7 reps, for a total of 21 reps. 21 reps. You don't wanna go too heavy for this one because this one is really working on your endurance. Okay, and then after 21 reps, we'll go back down into our side sit-ups for our second set.
不，是这样，就在下半部分7个，然后上来，然后上半再7个，然后再总共7个，一共做21个。哦，所以叫21。一点，这个很累。
Breathing out every time you're lifting that up. Right. So the most important thing about doing bicep curls is not moving your elbows. Okay. So basically when I'm doing my bicep curls, I don't want to be rocking my elbows back and forth. I need to keep it in place. Otherwise, I'm not getting that contraction in the biceps.
对。
Okay, after you're done your set of 21, you're gonna go back down into your side sit-ups. Good, keeping your elbows stable, keeping your elbows in place. Good, yep, there you go. Up, 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 up. Really important that we're squeezing our back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Okay, second set of side sit-ups, let's do it. Man, are we gonna be sore tomorrow?
不是无分类啊，等会儿啊，是先就举到中间，不要上去，先举下和中对，然后慢一点，不要那么快。
慢下，手不要用。
哦。
对，胳膊一定不要。
然后胳膊贴紧这个。
对，胳膊夹紧身体，不要。
啊。9、10、2、3、4、5。Oh my goodness.
对，都是要夹紧。
Good. Keep that going, keep that going.
哦，肚子好痛啊。
We're almost there, guys. We just got one more set left after this. We are almost there. Okay, last set, let's do it. Nice. You guys better be eating a lot of protein after this.
My God.
How are you, Sean?
I'm tired.
Yeah? You're not, are you feeling okay though?
Yeah.
Okay. We just have one more set of each and we're done. We're almost there, buddy.
啊，我的天，嗯，啊。尽量慢点。
Good. Yeah, you're keeping that tension on the muscle group. Right, even with your sit-ups too, right? You're keeping that tension there when you're holding your upper body up. That's contracting the core.
这下面要上去。
Good.
哦，哦，六，九，哦，哎呀，这是高尔夫打包，这用电这个电。我是为了以后打，练速度非常大，啊，对。现在这个不敢。哼。
John, you done your set?
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, man. How are you feeling?
Sore in the arms and the like here, especially in the abs.
In the abs. Nice. Do you have any questions for me from today's workout?
Oh, actually.
No? Good. Okay, so just make sure you're eating a lot of protein, a lot of carbs. Want to make sure we're building that muscle up. Sounds good? Okay, let's push through that. Nice. What a good push. That's really good. You guys have any questions for me today?
How do we stretch our abs?
How do you stretch the abs? Good question. So the most common one I do all the time is my cobra pose. Coming down into this position, you're trying to get your pelvis onto the floor, and then you're gonna push your upper body up like this. Right?
Okay.
You'll feel that stretch right away, but you also want to breathe in as much as you can. That'll fill up the stomach and intensify the stretch. So try and take big, deep breaths when you're in this position.
All right. Thank you.
Okie dokies. Any more questions from Alex or Tom?
No problem.
No.
Thank
No
you.
questions? You're welcome. Is there anything in particular you guys want to work on for the next session?
The legs and the butt.
You want to do legs?
Yeah.
Okay. How about Alex? Are you okay with legs, or you want to do something else?
Sure, we could do that next class.
Okay. Sounds good. I will see you guys next class.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Good work today.
Thank you.